Have you ever felt like someone was trying to figure you out without directly asking? That's no coincidence. People, especially men, often use subtle psychological cues to test your interest. These behaviors aren't random, they're deliberate and sometimes even subconscious. Whether it's to protect their own feelings or gauge your level of investment in them, these tests can reveal a lot about their intentions. But there's a catch. These signals can be easy to miss or misinterpret. A slight withdrawal of attention, a carefully placed compliment, or even a hypothetical "what if" can say more than words could ever do. Men often rely on these cues because they're indirect, giving them a way to test the waters first without risking outright rejection. So, how can you decode these signals and respond in a way that strengthens your connection? Today, we're diving into 5 key psychological cues men use to test your interest. By the end of this video, you'll be able to spot these signs with ease and understand what they really mean. Let's get started. Withdrawal of attention, the silent test. Have you ever felt the sting of someone pulling back, suddenly texting less, being quieter in conversations, or not initiating plans like they used to? It's easy to assume this means they're lost interest, but often it's a calculated move to see how you will react. The psychology here is rooted in reciprocity. If you value someone's attention, you're more likely to chase it when it's absent. Men use this test to measure your level of investment in them. Will you reach out first? Will you notice their absence? Your response provides them with valuable insights into how much you care. Let's say he's been texting you every morning, but suddenly there's radio silence. If you find yourself missing those texts and reaching out to check in, you've just given him a clear signal that you value his presence in your life. That's a good thing. On the flip side, if you match his silence, he might take it as if it's a sign that you're not as interested or invested in him. The key is to find balance. Instead of panicking or overanalyzing, stay calm and decide whether you want to reconnect on your terms or wait for him to make the next move. Strategic vulnerability, the emotional openness test. Vulnerability is a big deal for many men, and when they choose to share something personal, it's rarely random. This could be a story about a challenging moment in their past, a fear that they're currently facing, or even a dream they've kept close to their heart. Why do they do this? Because they're testing your emotional investment. When a man opens up, he's looking to see how you'll respond. Will you brush it off? Will you change the subject or lean in with empathy and support? Your reaction tells him whether you're someone he can trust with his feelings. Imagine he shares a story about feeling inadequate at work or an embarrassing moment from his past. If you respond with genuine interest and encouragement, he'll feel more secure in your connection. On the other hand, dismissive or shallow responses might make him question whether you're emotionally present with him. The takeaway here, when someone opens up, it's an opportunity to build trust and deepen your bond. Boundary pushes, testing comfort zones. Have you ever had someone playfully push your boundaries, like just teasing you, challenging your opinions, or suggesting something a little outside your comfort zone? This isn't about manipulation, it's about curiosity. Men use this tactic to see how you'll respond to different dynamics, whether it's humor, spontaneity, or even mild disagreements. The psychology behind this is rooted in compatibility. By testing your limits, he's gauging how adaptable, how playful, or open-minded you are, and whether you're willing to engage with him on a deeper level. Maybe he jokingly suggests you try a daring activity like karaoke or challenges you to a debate about a lighthearted topic. Your response, whether you laugh, set a clear boundary, or join in the fun, tells him a lot about your personality and willingness to engage. Remember, it's okay to assert your boundaries while still being open to connection. This shows confidence and authenticity, qualities that are very attractive to him. Shared future projections, the what if test. When a man starts dropping hints about the future, it's rarely by accident. Statements like, "We should check out that new restaurant together," or "I could see us taking a trip to the mountains or to this country." These are subtle ways to gauge how you feel about being part of his long-term plans and goals. This test isn't just about logistics, it's about emotional alignment as well. By suggesting hypothetical plans, he's checking to see if you're enthusiastic about the idea of a shared future or activity. Your responses gives him a sense of where you stand and whether you're imagining that future as well with him. If he mentions going to a concert next month and you respond with excitement, it reassures him that you're invested in more than just the present moment. On the flip side, if you seem indifferent, he might interpret it as lack of interest in building something together. So, what's the lesson here? Pay attention to these hints. They're often more meaningful than they appear. Testing protective instincts, seeking support and care. Men often test your interest by sharing small challenges or stresses in their lives. This could be anything from a bad day at work to feeling stuck on a personal decision. It's not about dumping their problems on you, it's about seeing if you'll step up and show care. So, why does this matter? Because your response tells him whether you're invested in his well-being. Offering advice, showing empathy, or simply listening intently signals that you genuinely care about his happiness and success. Imagine he mentions feeling overwhelmed by a work deadline. If you respond with, "You've got this, I believe in you," or offer to help brainstorm for solutions, it shows you're a supportive partner. This kind of emotional investment is a huge green flag for men, the ones that are seeking meaningful connections, which is what you should be looking for. Even small gestures of care can leave a lasting impression and strengthen your bond with your man. These psychological cues might seem subtle, but they hold a lot of weight in understanding someone's feelings. When a man tests your interests, it's not always about games or manipulation. It's often a reflection of his own vulnerability and desire to connect on a deeper level. The key here is to recognize these moments for what they are and respond authentically. Whether it's showing empathy, setting boundaries, or engaging with his future plans, your reactions shape the dynamic and help build a foundation of trust and mutual respect. So, have you noticed any of these cues before? Share your experiences in the comments below. I would love to hear your stories. And as always, don't forget to hit the like button, go ahead and subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more insights into relationships and human behavior. I'll see you guys next time.